HS Natural Treatment and Cure. For a step-by-step guide on how to cure HS using a natural holistic approach, visit Therese Wilson's Fast HS Cure by clicking the link below in the video description. HS is a skin disorder affecting 1 to 4% of the world's population. It is 3 times more common in females, and generally occurs between the ages of 20 to 30. Affected areas are mainly the armpits, breasts, groin, and anal region. It is extremely painful and may limit the patient's movement. Fortunately, there are a lot of dietary, lifestyle and natural choices that you can make to improve and even treat the condition. Lifestyle and dietary modification is imperative if you want to get rid of hidradenitis suppurativa. Take foods that are high in omega-3 fatty acids, such as oily fish like salmon and fresh tuna. Avoid foods that are high in saturated fats and trans fatty acids. Therefore, make sure you choose lean meats, grill instead of fry, avoid processed meats, limit chocolate and pastries, and opt for low-fat dairy products. Quit smoking. Avoid wearing tight or synthetic clothing, and avoid or limit shaving the area as this will irritate the skin. Heat and humidity will make the symptoms worse, as will excessive sweating. Stress is both a causative and aggravating factor, find ways to deal with it. It is also very important to get enough quality sleep, try to aim for 8 hours each night. For a step-by-step guide on how to cure HS using a natural holistic approach, visit Therese Wilson's Fast HS Cure by clicking the link below in the video description.